This is vocabulary list 46, part 2. We're going to do more activities that are found on page 222 of the Master ASL textbook. So we've done in 46, list 46, we did a bunch of different like sports and competition things. And these activities in part 2 are related. They're just sort of more things to do. So we're going to start with bungee jump. So you want two U hand shapes or H hand shapes. Your non-dominant hand will have your palm down. Your dominant hand, like a classifier, will start on top of your non-dominant hand, and then you're going to jump. So you maintain that U hand shape the whole time, and that's bungee jumping. All right, the next one is to camp or camping. Now we did this way back in ASL 1 a long time ago. So you might remember this. You want two hand shapes that are just a pinky and your first finger sticking up. You want your thumb crossed in front of those two fingers that are down. Put your palms toward each other and your fingers are going to touch. Your extended fingers will touch. And then you just repeat a movement back and forth for camp or camping. To camp or camping. All right, the next one is to exercise, or it can be considered lifting weights as well. You want an S hand shape, and you're going to put it kind of back by your shoulders and go up and down. Exercise. Let's see. The next one is to fish or go fishing. So I have seen it. So on both of these, you want like it's not really a closed X hand shape. It's kind of like if you're holding a piece of paper like that. So that's the hand shape that you want on both hands. Okay. So put one on top of one fist on top of the other, and then you just kind of throw your line forward. So that's how I learned it. But there is another way of doing it, which is separating your hands and instead of one on top of the other. So you can separate your fists this way. This is the way it is in your Master ASL book, fishing or to fish. The next one is to hike. I have seen this two ways as well. It's the same hand shape and the same movement. It's just the palm orientation is a little bit different. So you want a 3 palm orientation either way. And you bend it a little bit, not a lot, but just a little, like relax it a little bit. And then you can either go back and forth with your palms down like you do for the sign for walk, hike, or I've seen it like walking up a mountain type of thing. So you can either do hike or you can do hike. The next one is to play cards. You want that same fishing hand shape that we did before, only you're going to pass out the cards. Okay, so dominant hand, boom, 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 boom. Okay, play cards. To skateboard, you want two V hand shapes that are bent, palms up, and you're going to put them in front of you, kind of, relax your shoulder and your elbow. And then the movement on this, oh, I was going to say, they're not like evenly in front of you, they're like offset a little bit. And then the movement is just a repeated down, 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 down. So that's kind of skateboard. So it's like the movement for ski, only instead of an X hand shape, you've got a double X or a bent V hand shape. So skateboard. All right. Now the movement's really important on this. This is skateboard. This is roller skate. So make sure that you're like, think of these as wheels. On roller skates, you've got one foot coming out and the other foot coming out. A skateboard, the wheels don't separate, right? They're all just on the board. So they stay together for the whole movement. Okay. All right. Our last one from this list, 46 part 2, is the sign for skydive. So this one, again, is heavily classifier, is a heavily influenced by classifiers. So you want a 1 hand shape on your non-dominant hand, kind of open, bent, like a loose C, a bent 5 kind of hand shape on top. And then together, you're going to make a big circle. So skydive, skydive. All right, so that is vocabulary list 46, part 2, more activities.